What's going on, guys? War Joe here, bringing you another unboxing video. This time we have one of my personal favorite characters from the MCU. We have the Advanced Suit Spider-Man from the PS4 game. This is one that I was really looking forward to as well. I really like the character in the PS4 game. Spider-Man on the PS4 is actually one of my favorite PlayStation games, and I absolutely loved it. 100%ed it, 100%ed it. And then when the Miles Morales came out, I 100%ed that game as well. I obviously will be getting the Hot Toys Miles Morales when that drops. I believe it's in 2022. So I'll definitely be picking that up. But here we have the Advanced Suit Spider-Man. It's got the artwork of the figure. Actually, let me make sure. Don't think this is the actual figure. I think this is just a piece of artwork there. On the side, we have more artwork on here with different poses of Spider-Man. I think the ones on the side here are of the actual figure being posed. On the side, we have a really nice red and white logo here for the Advanced Suit. VGM 031, 1/6 scale collectible figure for the Spider-Man Advanced Suit. And then on the back, we have the information of everything that was put into the figure, who created all that good stuff there. And then the cool thing that I like about this figure is, unlike the usual slip covers that come with the Hot Toys figures, where you have to just pull it out, this one actually has a side tab right here that actually opens it up, and you can see the figure, and then you open it here from the top. So let's just go ahead and open this, and there we have the Advanced Suit Spider-Man. And then the cool part about this is on the inside, kind of like the credits of the game, it tells you a little bit of information as to who did the figure. And then on the side here, we have some, it looks like stickers or pieces that you can use for the figure as well. So that's pretty cool as well. So let's close this back up, and let's actually get the figure out of the box. So right away, we have the instructions there. Make sure to go over the instructions. It tells you about the articulation of the figure, the different hands that will hold the gadgets that are included in this, and then just any additional information there. I did buy this figure secondhand off of someone on the 6 scale collectors groups, because it is currently sold out on Sideshow Collectibles, and then obviously every other place it's like super priced up. So I was able to get this off of someone else and decided to do an unboxing and review on the figure. So right away on the back, it does come with this background here, which is really cool to pose up the figure. I know that there is a way to get this to stand up. I know that if you have a DTOF or just a display case, you can pose up the figure right here, and it will look really cool. So that is really impressive, City of New York right there. And then let's go ahead and open this up and show off some of the accessories that he comes with, which is quite a bit. So far I've done the Mandalorian and the Remnant Stormtrooper, but this one definitely has a lot more accessories than either of the two. So let's go ahead and start off with the first accessory. We get the spider drone right there, and then the arms can be articulated front, back. It can't go like in and out. Oop, and there goes that. I will get that momentarily. And then we do have the spider plushie that was in the game. When you collect one of the backpacks, in it was the spider plushie that Peter Parker was pretty excited about. And then I gotta get that little drone that fell down right here, so I'll get that in just a second. And then it does actually come, let me put this back on, it does come with a whole bunch of little gadgets here. So let's go ahead and open this up. And then we do have Spider Drone here. Wife went ahead and helped with that to get that back up. So there he is there. Pretty cool. Definitely a good chunk of detail in this thing. I am actually really happy with how that thing looks. Get a little closer look there. And just to have him pose there with Spidey as well. And now we do have his gadgets here. We do have the trip mines here. These do have little magnets on them. Obviously you can't do it together because it retracts, but that is definitely cool to have them there. These were definitely some gadgets that I used quite frequently in the game. And then we have, let's see if I can get this out here. Challenging here. Little circular pieces just don't want to come out. There you go. And then we do get 2 web bombs. These were the web grenades that Spidey used in the game to explode and attach to enemies. Take a look there. Once again, the detail on these things just look really cool. Very similar to how they looked in the game. Then there's these 2 Spidey signals. I believe these are what MJ used in the game to distract guards. So it does come with 2 of those. Once again, paint detail just looks really good. I can't really remember if that's what those were used for. If you do know, leave it in the comments down below to let me know if I am right or wrong. And then it does come with this little piece here, little yellow piece. I cannot for the life of me remember where this piece was used from. I remember seeing another review on this where they said it had something to do with the Vulture. I went through and played and looked up some gameplay, and I just couldn't figure out where this little device was used from. Once again, if you know where that if that was used, leave it in the comments below. And then we do get a sweet cell phone. Obviously it doesn't work, but this is definitely cool to have. I know that in the game you can have the photo mode, and it just would be cool to have it where Spidey takes a little selfie. Obviously going to be using that to display. The thing that I love about Spidey is he's just a very silly character, and just going to be a lot of fun to pose up. Then we do have 2 sets of web shooters. And let's see if I can get these pieces out. So we do have 2 other web shooters here. This looks like it is the concussive web shooters. It was used to push enemies around. And then the second one, let me see if I can try and figure it out. Trying to remember in the game the different. Trying to test my Spidey knowledge here as well. But we do have another set there of web shooters there, and those can attach and detach and put themselves back on the figure. And then we do have sets of hands here, so we'll go ahead and pull these out as well. Go ahead and get this closed up here. We do have a good set of hands here as well, so we'll pull this out here. So we do have, just trying to get these paired up. We do have a set of fists for Spidey. Paint detail on that looks really good. Then we have looks like there's only one of these. One hand to hold the web in. You can see there that there is a tiny hole on the top, so you can attach the webs on there that do come with the figure. We do have two peace fingers. This one looks like it's a little different. Oh, actually, I think you got the peace hand here, and then you have the, I'm assuming for holding the gadgets. Let me test this here, actually. Yeah. So I would say to hold some of the gadgets in his hand to show that he's throwing one of them. And then we have, let's see here, put the peace fingers away. Two thwipping hands. And yes, I said thwipping. These are what Spidey uses to shoot his webs. Also pretty cool there. And then again, the level of detail on the hands there to match the suit. And then we have two wall crawling hands for if you want to display him crawling up the wall, taking photos of him on. I've seen some people take some on backdrops where he's climbing up a wall to give that view. And then it looks like the last hand is I'm going to assume another gadget holding hand there. Let's see. Can you hold the spider plushie in that hand? You can. I'm going to call it the spider plushie holding hand. So that's that there. And then we do have a set of webs here. Something I did notice when I was going through and taking off all the plastic, I guess the person I had bought it from, there is one piece of webbing missing. So I actually don't know which one that is. This is my first Spidey figure. But it does come with two webs, just the regular basic webbing there. And then we do have these back here so we don't lose them. A longer web here. I'm going to assume, let's see here, can we attach? Can. So it does come with this little funnel here. So it looks like you can attach that to that. So if you want to make it look like Spidey is webbing someone up, you can go ahead and do it. Let me just see if it's one way. Looks like it might. And then last but not least, we have a web swinging hand. So if you want to have him web swinging, you can go ahead and show him off doing that. So that's that there. And then last but not least, we have a couple of interchangeable eyes for the figure. We have kind of serious, like slightly closed eyes. And then we have a set of squinting eyes there. That's come with two. So you can go ahead and change that out. Cool part is you can kind of just mix and match with the eyes to kind of give Spidey different expressions, which is pretty cool. It does come with some additional pegs. And then we'll take the figure out here and put him to the side really quick while we get the rest out of the box. It does come with this stand here. Try not to get the glare of the phone. It does come with the Spidey stand, and then you do have there for the flight stand. And here we have the actual holes. That way you can display your Spidey on that. And then it does bend so that way you can have them in different dynamic poses as well. then we have this piece here to grab Spidey there and put him in some poses there. That is the stand. And finally, we have Spidey himself. So let's go ahead and try and get him to stand there. And we have the advanced suit Spider-Man there. The detail on this figure just looks really, really cool. You got some articulation there. The one thing I have heard with pretty much, I think, all the Spidey figures that have come out thus far, the suit is made from a rubber type of material. So I know that if you do have him in specific poses that like really stretch the suit, you can get some creasing. Taking a look, it looks like whoever previously owned this must have either had him in the box or not really had him displayed as much because the suit looks perfectly fine. The head does look up a bit, down a bit, left, right, and then chest movement there to get some really good articulation. Got the knee bend there. And then the cool part about this figure is we also have toe articulation, so you can have him bend his toes, which is pretty cool as well. And then obviously you can remove the hands and change out the pieces on him as well. So I do know, I did actually take this figure out just to make sure everything did work on it. The one issue I did have, and I'm not sure if that'll happen here in the video, but I did notice that when changing out the hands, the pegs would actually come out, and the only way I would be able to get them out is through using a set of pliers to get them out. So let me actually try, so that way we can get, so let's see what we can do here to get, looks like the hands are not going to cooperate with me for the video, so we're gonna have to just pose up Spidey with his hands that he does already come with. But this figure is definitely really, really cool. Like I said, you can display him in different ways. Actually, let's see if we can put him in a bit of a falling pose here. See if we can do this. Actually, let's put him this way. There we go, we have Spidey there in a free-falling pose there. Like I said, this figure looks incredible. Like I said, you can have him displayed here with some of his little accessories here, but spider plushie here. I really wish that the pegs on the hand would have been a little bit more cooperative, so we can do some more posing with him. It was just really tricky to get the pegs off. But this is the Advanced Suit Spider-Man. This figure is definitely cool. Will be a lot of fun to pose him up and get him in more dynamic poses. Obviously, I can't have him in them for too long. I might just, when I put him on display, just have him set up in just a regular just a simple pose. I do know that Sideshow did release a video just showing some safe posing for Spidey. But there you have it, guys. That is the Advanced Suit Spider-Man. If you have a chance to pick this one up, I definitely would. Obviously just for the right price. But there you have it, guys. Leave a like on the video. Spider plushie just does not want to sit up. There you go. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe for even more content. We do have a few more figures that we are going to be unboxing. And that I'm very much looking forward to. Actually, something I just realized while doing this is if you do have him with that backdrop there, it'll definitely make a really cool photo opportunity there. Like, just looking at that, you get the right angle. This looks really, really cool. So I'm definitely going to post up some pictures there on my Instagram. Link to my Instagram is actually going to be down in the description as well. But yeah, if you like the video, leave a like, subscribe for all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.